What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we got to go over Shiba Inu and baby Shiba Inu because we have a key level of support that we have just broken, and there is another key level of support that we cannot break, or else it is the end all be all. And no, not really. It's not really the end all be all, but it is going to be pretty bad for the short-term holders because the short-term holders are getting burned the most. And the people that are holding the longest with the diamond hands, they're the ones that are gonna really win in the end. It just depends when you got in and when you get out. So for everyone that got all the way in up here, you're not going to win for a very long time. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. You're not going to win for maybe a few months. I don't know, something like that. But if you got in all the way up there at the top, it'll take a while for you to win. Me personally, I got in right around here in this area over here, and I'll draw that over there. So yeah, I got in right around here, and when I seen it do that, I mean, I didn't even jump in when it got all the way at the top. I was like, oh, wow, I just got all this profit. And then it started to go down. I experienced this just like all of you. And then I just kept watching it go down. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then what I did, I sold it out around there. Then I bought back in. And now it's still kind of, it's still kind of doing bad. But anyways, it's trading sideways. Crypto is a long-term trade. Like, you don't want to just trade short term because that's really how you're going to get burned. But really, long-term holding is the way to go when you're dealing with crypto. And remember, everything follows Bitcoin. I know I always say this, but I say it because it's true, not just because it's some bull. But anyways, I really do believe it's true. But I don't want to do too much on the technicals because the technicals, I'll leave that to the pros. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'll leave the technicals to the pros. And we're actually going to go over what the pros think about the technicals. And we kind of have the same technicals because I'm not going to lie. I looked at what they're talking about. I'm like, wow, they are actually right. That is the support line, like I said the other day. This 5 area and then this 6 area. I'm not going to say all the zeros because it's way too many zeros, but yeah, we broke this that 0000 whatever 6 area, and now we're at 589. Hopefully we can continue to rise from there. But yeah, $2.2 million and or $2.3 billion in market cap here with Shiba Inu. That's all right. I mean, we need way more than that. But yeah, you can see the support here as well. Like, look at this. It did every time it went all the way back down there, it stopped at the same level, the same exact level at the 5.7 area. And now we're up around the 5.8 area. But you can see the support is very, very strong with Shiba Inu. So hopefully we don't break it. As you can see, after everything started to go down, we did start to go on a little uptrend here. As you can see, the lows started to become higher. As you can see, these lows right here were stagnant, and now this low right here became higher. Remember, this is only for 24 hours, so this is just what we look like for 24 hours. I don't know what's about to happen, but right now you can see, obviously, it was on a little uptrend here, and it kind of looks like it's about to go on a little bit of a downtrend and have another low area. As you can see, another little tiny dip here, and then it'll probably level out around there and possibly get back up to that 6 area, because the 6 area is where we really want to be. And then the 8-9 area, that is the area where we break our resistance. So that is what the pros say, because I follow what the pros say. I don't do what the amateurs say. I follow what the pros say. So let's go on and move on from here. So my video yesterday, I mentioned how we had 591,000 holders. Well, now we have 592,000 holders. So yesterday, the holders were up by 0.10%, and now the holders are up by 0.14%. So very good news there, because, I mean, it's just good news. Like, who doesn't want more holders? So look at this, 1,000 more holders, and watch when we refresh this. So 592,321, then you refresh it, 592,336. So we got about 15 people right there that just now bought into Shiba Inu as this first 3 minutes of the video kind of played out. So that's pretty cool right there that we got that many people within such a short amount of time. Literally, people are buying Shiba Inu every day, every minute. There's always someone buying Shiba Inu, and you can always see this inside the transfers. If you go over to the Ether scan for it, you can see this 15 seconds ago, 15 seconds ago, 16 seconds ago, all these different orders. And a lot of them are people just transferring wallets, buying stuff, selling stuff. And yeah, it's just a lot of different transfers going to different wallets. So that's why you see all these transfers going on. But anyways, we're not really here to talk about the whales and stuff, because we're not whale hunting today. I like whale hunting on Dogecoin because the Dogecoin whales really put in the big money. Shiba Inu whales have some good amount of money too, but let's be honest, Dogecoin whales, there's literally Dogecoin whales with $7 billion. So Shiba Inu whales can't touch them on that. I do love Shiba Inu though, but they can't touch the Dogecoin whales with the amount that they really put in. They put in a lot of money. But Dogecoin has been around way longer than Shiba Inu. There's millions of holders for Dogecoin, so it's obvious that it's gonna, have a lot bigger whales. So next thing we want to talk about is a new listing for Shiba Inu. This is really gonna help Shiba Inu, and honestly, it's gonna help us a lot because if you go over here and you look at the holders, 591,000 yesterday, 592,000 today, and this could play a huge part in that whole thousand people that just now did that. So yeah, they just now listed this yesterday. So since it was listed yesterday, that 1,000 came in overnight. So you've seen what happened. So some of them could have came from here. And Gyotos, or whatever you want to call them, they are the top rated Indian cryptocurrency exchange. So the top rated Indian cryptocurrency exchange. So shout out to them for doing that, for the Shiba Inu armies, for the sheep army. Let's look at this though. It says launching sheep. They said it yesterday, so it is now confirmed that this is now on their platform. So that's very good news, and only for easy trades or easy buy and sell, which in other terms is market orders. So a lot of times when these exchanges open things for only market orders, they're making a lot of money off of the market orders because you're buying it at a certain price wherever the market is. So it could fluctuate a lot, and then boom, they get the amount that it fluctuated by. So that's why a lot of them do only those type of orders, only the market orders. Voyager, they do the same thing, only market orders for Shiba Inu, and they make a lot of money off it, especially because of how cheap Shiba Inu is. So anyways, they have it on there. People are trying to get safe moves and stuff on there. But yeah, Shiba Inu is on here. So now the Indians are out there buying Shiba Inu. Now they're trying to get Baby Dogecoin. And look at what they said about Baby Doge. They said, we are actively working towards new listings. Stay tuned for updates. So they just now added Shiba Inu. So they most likely will add Baby Shiba Inu. And now they're going to add Baby Doge because a lot of people are asking for Baby Doge on this listing. And this guy over here imposing as Elon Musk. But anyways, they're going to launch Baby Doge soon, they're saying. So hopefully they get that. And yeah, shout out to everyone that is inside the comment sections. Not all the scammers. I know you guys see the scammers in there, but shout out to everyone that isn't a scammer. It's really hard for me to decipher which comments are real and which ones aren't. So if I did not respond to your comment, then most likely I was just looking at a bunch of scammers, and I was like, I'm getting annoyed because there's just so many different scammers in my comment section, and it's impossible to ban them all. It's impossible to block them from commenting. I know you guys can see it in there. Look in the comment section, you'll see it. But yeah, definitely leave in the comment section what you want me to talk about next. I actually have a subscriber that wants to talk about the bone, and we're actually going to do a bone video. So we're going to do a exclusive bone video, and there's a lot going on with bone, and bone is literally going to go to the moon because it is inside Scarcity. And with Shiba Inu and Shiba Swap, you can now do the whole burying and dig thing as they talk about. So we're going to go over that and how bone is doing. But the next thing that I really want to talk about though is over here, relentless selling for Shiba Inu. Now remember, I said the experts, I go by what the experts say. I don't make my own thesis on what I think I'm going to do if I really don't know what I'm talking about. But what I do know I'm talking about is the lines of support and the lines of resistance. That's what I go by, and they are just reconfirming what I said. So anyways, let's read what they have to say here. So they said Shiba Inu holders have been hoping that the decline will come to an end soon. But let's be honest, even Bitcoin's declining. It's not just Shiba Inu. So we can't just keep putting down Shiba Inu and Dogecoin and be like, oh, look, these meme coins are going down because they're garbage. No, everything's going down. Bitcoin's going down just as much. Ethereum was at almost $4,000, and now Ethereum's $1,700. Everything is going down, and not just Shiba Inu, not just Dogecoin. I mean, Cardano was at like $2.50, and now it's at $1.07, which is a steal. I'm going to do another Cardano video. So let me know in the comment sections if you really want that. I'm going to make a video of it anyway, but I will be very pleased to see how many people are actually on Cardano, because when people talk about Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, they look at us as like we're meme investors. That's what they call us. They call us meme investors because we only invest in meme coins, but we don't only invest in meme coins. So I like to see people who are actually in stuff like Cardano, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin. I like to see people who are inside of these other coins that are doing very well. So a lot of different stuff is going to be going on here with the different altcoins. Class token, I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about FEG token a lot because FEG is doing a lot in the FEG community, which is feed every gorilla. That's what it stands for. But let's move on to what we have here. So at the top, a declining trend line has also formed, connecting the highs that retraces up. This shows that buyers have been getting weaker as the highs keep getting lower every time. So the pressure remains to the downside for all cryptos. So like I said, it's all cryptos. It's not just Dogecoin. It's not just Shiba Inu. But honestly, when Dogecoin and Shiba Inu drop, it drops way more than Bitcoin and Ethereum when Dogecoin and Shiba Inu drops. Because look at this, like Bitcoin is over here at 8.76%, 8.84% now in the last 7 days. Then you look at Dogecoin, 14% in the last 7 days, and then Shiba Inu is all down all the way 16%. So yes, we definitely drop a lot more than Bitcoin, but that's because Bitcoin's worth a lot more and it's more stable. Obviously, it's more stable, but they also have a lot more people holding it, so that's another reason. But anyways, let's read about the levels that we have. So in fact, the decline has become even more consistent for SHIB since the SHIB USD has been declining for 2 weeks straight. Yes, we have been declining for 2 weeks straight. If you think about it, we've really been declining for like 2 months straight. But we did have some increases within the past 2 months. But we have been on a downtrend for the last 2 months. Let's just be completely honest here. It hasn't just been 2 weeks. But anyways, with no pullback whatsoever. However, one last stands in the way for sellers. So one last level stands in the way of sellers. So this is the chart they're talking about here. And let me enlarge this for you all and open this up in a new tab. So this is what we're looking at here. And like I said, the 5A area, that's a huge line of support for us right now. That's where we're at right now. But the 5 area, that is a huge line of support. And if we go below this 5 area, yes, we're at 588, but if it goes below the 5 and goes down to another digit 4, ooh, that is when we're probably going to see a huge drop. And that drop can go down to all the way to 2 area. I mean, it's going to be a huge drop because that's a really scary number to look at for a lot of people, especially for the people who bought in all the way up here. So it's going to look very scary for people. So you're about to see people panic selling if we break this line of support. And like I said, exactly what I said. So it's good to know that the experts agree with me. They said that low comes at around 0.000005. And that's the exact area I'm talking about here, which held as support twice last month. If you can't read the number, it's 5 zeros after the decimal. So yeah, sellers made an attempt today at pushing the price down, but the price is pulling up now, having reached the 5.5 area. And I don't blame anyone who can't read the zeros. There are some people who are actually dyslexic, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they are that dyslexic and they do not know how to, well, they know how to read numbers, but they get them mixed up because they're so close together. And it happens, you know. But anyways, yes, there's 5 zeros and then the 5 area. That is where the support is. Hopefully we do not break it because that would be terrible for Shiba Inu. But anyways, on the H4 time, on the 4 hour, that's what H4 means. It means the 4 hour chart. On the H4 time frame chart above, the smaller moving averages such as the 20 SMA purple and the 50 SMA yellow have been pushing the price down for almost 2 weeks. This also shows that sellers are in total control, with buyers unable to push the price above these moving averages. So now SHIB is heading for the support level at the 0.00005 area. So let's see if that level holds. Bitcoin has broken below 30,000, and as we can see here, Bitcoin is at like 29,000 right now, about to push 28,000. Hopefully it doesn't, because remember, Shiba Inu is going to follow. If that drops, Shiba Inu is going to drop. So it's going to be bad for us all. But like I said, there's always new holders for Shiba Inu all the time. But see, the people who are selling, they're selling such a significant amount that the people who are buying, they're buying like $1,000 worth of Shiba Inu. But when people are selling Shiba Inu, they're selling like 10K, 50K, 100K. They're the big whales selling a bunch of money in Shiba Inu, $1 million. They're selling a lot of money. And then these little holders that are just buying, they're buying little small amounts. Like, let's refresh it. 592,336. Let's refresh that. So now you can see 592,337. So yeah, one person bought within the whole time of us talking. But remember, some people could have also sold, so that level kind of levels out. But as you can see, let's go back over to the transfers here. So look at these transfers. This is what I'm talking about. They're not buying a lot of Shiba Inu. Like, let's do the math here. This is how much the average person is really buying of Shiba Inu. Let's go over here, paste this, and let's multiply this by 0.00. I think I probably should have divided 588. That's where we are. But yeah, that's about $2,900. And yes, $2,900 is a good amount, but compared to the people selling $290,000, the people selling that much, those are the people that it really matters for. But let's go over here to holders. And I just want to show you guys what I'm talking about so you don't think I'm just talking out of my ass. So look, this is what they're selling here. 100 billion. This whale sold 100 billion 6 days ago. I mean, look, these whales have been selling for the longest time. And like, that's kind of why Shiba Inu is going down, because the whales are, they're dumping Shiba Inu. I'm gonna be completely honest here. They're not completely dumping it, but they're doing some things to Shiba Inu. So compare the $2,900 to the person that just bought to the $588,000 that just now got sold in this wallet. And it's not just this wallet. Like, I'm clicking random wallets, by the way. I'm not looking for certain wallets to point out. I'm clicking random wallets. Like, this wallet came in 171 days ago. So you can see I'm not just looking for stuff that's doing well. I'm looking for anything right now. So the main things we want to focus on are the people that are selling. So we want to focus on the wallets that are really driving the Shiba Inu price down. So it could be any of these wallets that are really doing it. It's really hard to keep up with these wallets. Let's be completely honest here. There's so many different wallets, and you can never tell if they're in exchange or not. But look at this 3 days ago. So if they came in 3 days ago with this money, like, they made a lot of sell orders. So you would do 8 billion times 7. So 8 billion times 7, that's how much they sold within those 3 days. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 8 billion times 6. I guess I got my math wrong there. But anyways, let's take this 8 billion and multiply it by 6, and then multiply that by our current price with Shiba Inu, which is right here. That brings us to a $298,000. Literally 3 days ago, they dumped $298,000 out of Shiba Inu. So that's a significant amount compared to the people that are buying it. So that's all I wanted to say there. But anyways, I hope we don't break that support. But honestly, it's kind of looking like we may or may not. It just depends. I'm hoping right now that some FOMO comes out for Bitcoin, some good news, like some fear of missing out type of news, like Bitcoin's about to go to the moon because they're about to do a new update, or this big person just bought into Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin goes up, and then that's when the institutional investors, all the rich people, the whales, they're like, wait, Bitcoin's going up? That must means the altcoins are going to follow. So why do the altcoins follow? It's because those whales, they have that mentality. So they take that money and they throw it into the altcoins as Bitcoin goes up. So that's kind of how it happens there. But anyways, hopefully we don't break the support line. So let's move on to our next thing. And our next thing is baby Shiba Inu. Look at this. 0.0000000 11939. That's a lot of zeros right there. Baby Shiba Inu is mad cheap right now. Baby Shiba Inu is so cheap. Look at this. 26,000 people are holding baby Shiba Inu, and looking at the charts of baby Shiba Inu, $5.5 million. Let's refresh this. Yep, $5.5 million still. So baby Shiba Inu is doing pretty well after this huge drop off. This was a whale that did that. But even the whales can't keep baby Shiba Inu down, because look, when the whales sell off and the whales just dump all those baby Shiba Inus, people just keep coming back in and buying more and more and more. Yesterday, how many holders did we have yesterday? We had 25,000 holders yesterday. Now we have 26,000 holders, 26,172. Then you refresh, 26,175. So we got 3 people within the last 10 minutes or however long this video has been going on for. And honestly, let's be honest, this video is probably going to be getting long. And I know I've been making longer videos recently. I made like a 28-minute video. So I'm going to try to keep this one short and kind of cut it off around here. But yeah, just wanted to go over baby Shiba Inu, because yesterday I was saying how that a whale just sold out a lot of baby Shiba Inu. That whale sold so much baby Shiba Inu, and they did it, strategically. Whale sold out there, whale sold out there, and now we're getting the normal people buying it back in. But see, when stuff like this happens, when people start to buy back in, the price rises, the whales see this as an opportunity. And what the whales do, they wait till it gets back up to where it was before, and they sell it again. So we're going to see maybe another sell-off with Shiba Inu, or with baby Shiba Inu, I mean, but it's going to be followed by people buying more. Because let's think about it, $5.5 million. Imagine baby Shiba Inu at $5.5 billion. That's a 500x gain, a literal 500x gain at $5 billion. So if we can do that, that would be amazing. And I do believe we can do that. Like, look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is at 2.3 billion. Shiba Inu got all the way up to 13 and even $14 billion. So there's no reason why baby Shiba Inu can't reach 5 billion, let alone $1 billion. Like, yes, it reaches 1 billion, then cool, we got 100x. 5 billion, cool, now we got 500x. So I really do believe that we can do this inside the long term with baby Shiba Inu. But yeah, that's really all I have today. I don't want to make this video too long because I've been making long videos. I know you guys got limited time. I got limited time as well. So anyways, remember, none of this financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling people go buy Shiba Inu, go buy baby Shiba Inu. I'm just telling people everything follows Bitcoin. And since everything follows Bitcoin, we know long-term Bitcoin is going to prevail. We have El Salvador using it as a legal tender. We have Paraguay using it as a legal tender. We have all this different stuff going on. Yes, China kicked all the crypto out, but guess what China is doing? They're making their own crypto, which is also going to reflect on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the future. They see that digital currencies are the future, so they're like, all right, remember what I said about China. Anything that they see is the future, they are going to ban whatever is foreign, and they're going to make their own version of it, right? So they what did they do? They went ahead, they banned YouTube, made their own YouTube. They banned crypto, making their own crypto. So we know Bitcoin is going to be the future. It's just, when is it going to go back up? That's what everyone's asking, and really, no one knows. So only thing that you can do is hold for the long term. That's how you really win inside of this crypto market. But yeah, remember, none of this financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And I please help out the channel, subscribe and like it. And also check out the links in the description for free stocks with Robinhood, Webull, and public.com. So sign up for those and you'll get some free money. And then hopefully you can get some Dogecoin on there, because remember, we got Dogecoin on Webull and Robinhood. So yeah, definitely check that out, and I'll be back with another video. Peace.